Good morning. At this time, I will call to order this meeting of the Kansas Corporation Commission on this 15th day of March, 2022. Welcome to the Ides of March 2022 version. I'm Commissioner Dwight Keenan, and I serve as the chair of the Kansas Corporation Commission. I'm joined this morning by fellow Commissioner Susan Duffy. Commissioner Andrew French is absent this morning in order to attend an important legislative committee meeting at the Capitol. Let's turn first this morning to the consent agenda. We have 20 items on the consent agenda, and we've had the opportunity to review all of the draft orders for each of these consent agenda items. So I would at this time turn to Commissioner Duffy, ask if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the consent agenda.
Good morning, Chair Keen. And yes, the Ides of March are upon us. No, I have no questions, comments on the consent agenda, and I move approval of the agenda.
Very well, thank you. I will second that. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, I will call the question. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. The consent agenda is approved. We will now turn to the noticed items. There were two items noticed for us this morning. The first of these is docket number 21-SPEE-331-GIE. We are going to pass over this item and remove it from consideration today. We will defer consideration of this item until Thursday, the 17th. So we'll move from the Ides of March to St. Patrick's Day for this order. We have, however, another noticed item, and it is docket number 22-CONS-3332-CMSC. This is in the matter of a compliance agreement between Duke Oil and Gas Company, LLC as operator and commission staff regarding bringing 31 wells into compliance with KAR 82-3-111. And we have before us this morning an order approving a compliance agreement. Our presenter is Assistant Litigation Counsel Kelsey Marsh. Good morning, Kelsey.
Good morning, and thank you, commissioners. Before you is an order approving the compliance agreement between commission staff and Duke Oil and Gas Company, LLC, regarding 31 wells out of compliance with KAR 82-3-111. The terms of the agreement state that the operator shall bring 2 of the inactive wells into compliance with commission rules and regulations by March 31st, 2022. Further, the operator shall bring an additional 2 wells into compliance with commission rules and regulations each 3 calendar months thereafter, resulting in all 31 wells being returned to compliance by December 31st, 2025. With that, I would recommend approval of the order, and I am available for any questions.
Thank you, Kelsey, for your overview. I would turn to Commissioner Duffy for any questions, comments, or concerns.
Thank you. Yes. Good morning, Kelsey. How are you?
I'm doing well, Commissioner Duffy. How are you this morning?
Doing great. Hey, couple of questions. First of all, is this operator in good standing other than this, these 30 some wells? Is the operator in good standing?
I believe they are. Let me check real quick for you.
And while you're checking that, also, are there any other agreements that we have with this operator?
I do not believe we have any other agreements with this operator at this moment. It does look like this operator is in good standing with the commission as well.
Okay, very good. Thank you. I appreciate that additional bit of information. With that, Chair Keen, I move approval of the order.
Thank you. I would second.
Excuse me, the order approving the compliance agreement.
Very good. Thank you. I would second that. Is there any further discussion? I would simply add my 2 cents worth here. This compliance agreement it emanates from our District 3 office in Chanute. I want to commend again the District 3 staff here from Troy Russell on down through all of the staffers that were involved in this particular compliance agreement. To bring the compliance agreements to a form where they can come before us requires an awful lot of field work. And we're indebted and grateful to our staff for its conscientious pursuit of the enforcement of our rules and regs in that regard. Having said that, any further discussion? Hearing none, I will call the question. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. The order is approved. Thank you very much, Kelsey.
Thank you,
Thank you both.
Kelsey.
The final matter on our agenda on our agenda this morning is an important matter. It's the commission recognition of the retirement of one of our principal KCC employees, and that's Rick Hesterman. Good morning, Rick. Rick, your audio is on mute.
Oh, good morning.
Very good. I like the background that you have. It looks historic.
I'll credit Teresa with that.
That's got to be El Dorado, right? With the, yeah, man.
Rick is an environmental program administrator, supervisor with the conservation division. This morning, let me begin here by reviewing Rick's work history with the state of Kansas, which is really quite extensive. Rick worked for 3 summers from 1977 through 1999 for KDOT as a temporary equipment operator and laborer. In August of 1983, he was hired as a temporary geologist. And in December of 1983, he was hired by the KCC as a full-time geologist. In September of 1985, Rick took a promotion to work with the Kansas Department of Health and Environment as an environmental geologist too. Fortunately for us, in June of 1986, he returned to the KCC as an environmental geologist too. In June of 1993, he was promoted to an environmental geologist 3. Rick left the state service in August of 1996, returned again to state service with the KCC, again, fortunately, in August of 2004 as a professional geologist 2. In June of 2008, Rick was promoted to an environmental scientist 3. In August of 2015, he was promoted to senior professional geologist. In February of 2020, he was promoted to his current position, which is an environmental program administrator supervisor. Rick's last day with the commission will be March 18th, this coming Friday. In sum, Rick has over 31 years of state service. I want to share with everyone a letter from Kansas Governor Laura Kelly. This is to Rick. It says, "Dear Rick, it is certainly a privilege to express my appreciation for your over 31 years of service to the residents of our great state. Your long career is evidence of your dedication and desire to fulfill the obligations and responsibilities of a state employee. I commend you for a job well done. Government service is a noble calling that often goes unacknowledged by the public it serves. Therefore, I thank you on behalf of the state of Kansas and the people of Kansas. Best wishes to you for a long and happy retirement. Sincerely, Laura Kelly, Governor." Well, Rick, we all certainly want to join Governor Kelly in wishing you the very best in your retirement. On a personal note, I would say that we're going to miss your steady and guiding hand within the commission. Your work within the conservation division has been important. I can remember from long ago in my prior life when I was in the private sector, I can remember always appreciating, frankly, your assistance and your commitment to service. It was pretty obvious. Let me turn to others here, Rick, so we can provide them with the opportunity to comment and opine about your service. And I'll turn first to Commissioner Duffy.
Thank you. Good morning, Rick. Good to see you.
Morning.
Again, you have been one of the steady eddies for a long time and in a variety of roles. So you have this wide umbrella type of knowledge of what we do. And as such, you have been able to really understand the needs of our field staff and folks at the central office. You've worked with a variety of people, and Rick, it's like we're losing a generation of folks like you who have been the stalwarts of this division. And your expertise, your calm manner in which you approach things, and your sense of humor are going to be greatly missed. I wish you the best in retirement. It is absolutely your reward for service to your state. And not a lot of people can say, I serve my state, but you have, and I thank you for your efforts, and I wish you the best in your retirement and your future plans.
Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Duffy. Ryan Hoffman, who is the director of our conservation division, is out of state this morning on commission business. However, Rick, he does send to you his highest and best regards, and we're very grateful for your service. I know that you've recently had some throat surgery, but nonetheless, we want to provide you with an opportunity to defend yourself, and we would most welcome any observations or comments that you would care to make, please.
Well, I'd just like to say that I appreciate all the opportunities that the commission's given me over the many years. It's been a great place to work. I'll miss the people here most of all. But I just want to say that I appreciate all that opportunities. It's been great to work with everyone.
My friend, it's been our pleasure. I've appreciated working with you on this side of the desk here for 4 years now. We wish you certainly the very best in your retirement, and only ask that you please keep in touch.
Okay, thank you.
Bravo.
All right. At this time, Commissioner Duffy, it appears that we have reached the conclusion of our agenda for this morning. Unless you have anything further you would care to have us take up, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move adjournment.
All right, very well. I'd second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. We are adjourned. Thanks again for your service, Rick.
Thanks,
you very
Rick.
much.
Take care. Take care, everyone.
Thank
Be
you.
well.